Hello, welcome back. Day 4 of dark energy clearing. How have you been feeling? Did you notice any difference from yesterday to today? I did see your comments yesterday, and I am so glad that this is working for you. So, I just want to give you a little heads up today. I am dog sitting. I was supposed to start tonight, but I started yesterday, and she's a barker. So, so I'm going to have this on complete mute unless I have something to say. So, just so you know, it's going to be completely quiet today. Again, you are welcome to play some music in the background if you wish. And I'm going to bring my disclaimer up. If you notice, I know you're like getting used to the process here. So every time I come on, it moves a little bit quicker, which is nice. All right, disclaimer, and remember not to watch or listen while doing anything that requires deep focus. At the end of this session, I am going to let you know if and how you should continue your Reiki healing journey. I know I said that in the beginning that I'm treating this like the same way that I treat my paying clients. And when we're done with our energetic clearing sessions with my paying clients, we kind of do an evaluation of where they are and let them know if they can go free or if they should continue some type of Reiki healing. So I'm going to do the same for you. And I want you to know up front, I'm not going to be selling. I will be letting you know how you can work with me outside of here if you need to. You'll know by the end. I'm going to give you some like little, it'll make sense at the end. I'll let you know like which category you're in. And depending on that, you may or may not need to continue getting some Reiki. And I will give you options to work with me outside of YouTube as well as the free options inside YouTube. So, my goal is to get you completely healed, completely where your energetic body is supposed to be. So we will get you there one way or another. If you're not already there, again, we will know at the end of the session. Okay. So if there are no questions for me, we're just gonna hop into it. Okay. All right. And before I turn off the mic, if you'd like to start doing the deep breaths, get yourself relaxed, I will be doing the same. I do not have my crystal stick with me right now, so I'm going to clear your space and my space with Reiki, and then we'll get going. And this again is you. So if the pillow's up, you're laying face up. The pillow's down, you are face down. This is how we're going to start. Okay. All right, so clearing your space. And clearing my space. All right, here we go. Okay, if you are following along, I'm going to go ahead and flip you over so you can lay on your back, and I will work on the front side of you. Okay, we're all set with today's session. How's that feel? How you feeling? Somebody fell asleep. That's all I have to say. Somebody took a nap. All right, it's time to get up and wake up. And if you want to share what you felt today, I'm all open to hear it. Okay, so let's talk first about what I felt and what I saw. Today's session was wow. Good job at letting go. There was a lot released today. As far as the dark energies, we came across more today. A lot in the back of your neck. And then a very thick strip that went like on both sides of your spine all the way down to your lower back. So I cleared all of that out. That was the majority of what I felt as far as big stuff, and then, you know, small things here and there. As far as messages, I got one message and a couple images, and I think the images for the most part lined up with the past life healing that I was doing today. But let's start with the message that I got, if I can remember it. I was working on you, and then I saw like a garden row, like, you know, like a row of seeds in a garden. And I had to like push for the seed to start sprouting. And it took like everything I had to, hold on, there's a truck driving by. It's very loud. It took everything I had to push to get some of that sprouting happening. And then I had to push really hard again. And then it sprouted just a little bit more. And then pushed really hard again. And then it started to sprout. And then one more time. And then it just kind of took off and grew. And so I look at that as the way that I am interpreting it is that it's time to get started, and it's really hard for you, whoever I'm talking to. If it's not you, it's somebody else. What you're trying to do, even if it's just like getting up and brushing your teeth, like I don't know where you're at in your life right now, but it takes a lot of effort for those small starting steps. And so you're not doing them. It's time to push yourself for the smaller steps, just tiny, just anything that you can do. And as you keep pushing, every time you push, it's going to get easier and easier and easier, and you're going to start flowing, and you're going to get moving to where you want to go. So that is the one message that I got today. As far as images, and I say images rather than messages because I don't really have a message with it. I think one of them, I think they were trying to give me a message, but I couldn't quite crack it. But both yesterday and today, I saw images of like Egypt. So I don't know if like somebody's connected to Egypt in past lives or ancestrally or whatever, but that was there. And then I saw an image of a blonde man. That's all I got. So if that resonates with somebody. And then I am going to get to how to proceed at the end of me telling you everything that happened here. And then I got, when I was clearing out your throat, and again, these messages are for multiple people. They're not just for you. There's too many to be just for one person. But as I was clearing out your throat, it was filled with sand. And then later when I cleared out your back, it was filled with sand. So if sand means anything to you or to somebody else that's watching the video, then take that message. I don't know what to do with it. I did, and this might be connected, and this is why I'm thinking it might be like a past life thing. I did for a very long time. Like I could not clear it. Saw an image of like an unburied skeleton in the sand. I know, but that's what I saw. And it may have been a past life where you were not allowed to be, nobody put you to rest. And so I did that. And then once I did that, the image finally went away. So that might be a past life thing. If not, if it resonates with you in any way, again, none of this stuff is scary. It's just spiritual journey and things that happen along our lives and things that we bring with us and things that need to clear. So it's not meant to be scary in any way. Okay, so that's it as far as messages today. I lost someone there. Someone's like, all right, I had enough. All right, so as far as moving forward, I am going to, I kind of already have transitioned this into like a group type setting so that I can talk to everybody at once, so that this can kind of make more sense, okay? So based on what I feel as a whole, more healing is needed, okay? So when I do my Reiki sessions, I take, however many people are going to show later in the replay, as well as people that are showing now, as well as people that are registered. And I ask Reiki to put them into one, so that I can work on, one, so I can focus. So when I'm feeling things, it's kind of like a combination of everybody, right? So the combination of everybody tells me that you need more work done, because today was by no means boring. When I do my clients, I work them until I'm bored, which means, whoa, do you hear that? I don't know if you hear that or not. Which means that there's nothing to clear. There's just Reiki healing being sent. And I'm not bored doing it, but what I mean is I'm not active. Today I was very active, which tells me that there's still more work to do in the body as a whole. So right now I'm going to attempt to separate you so that you know how to move forward in your Reiki healing journey, okay? So as I go through and put you into 3 different groups here, I want you to just kind of tap into your intuition, tap into how you feel, and try to think more with your body and your feelings than with your brain, okay? As much as you can. So I'm going to explain Group A here. So Group A, and I'm going to put my little readers on. Group A, if you have experienced a significant change over these past 4 days, like significant change over the past 4 days, and you feel like this session plateaued for you, like it really didn't do much, it felt nice, but it didn't do as much as the last 3, as well as if you are no longer in that stressful, maybe toxic, maybe grieving, maybe high emotion state that a dog's barking, that brought you here in the first place. If you're no longer in a situation like that, then you're in Group A. And Group A, you're good to go. You're good to do whatever it is you want to do. Come back to my channel if you want. Oh my goodness. Come back to my channel if you want. Watch the videos. Come to more lives. You are welcome to join me in a group live session. I do hold live group sessions that are like group set up like groups. So there's multiple people. It's a private Zoom room and everybody can talk to each other and I can talk to you. I can answer questions better. And wow, that dog is going crazy. And we can have more fun with it. So there's like 15 minutes of talk in the beginning. The Reiki session that is set with the intention for just what you need. So like when I get to the setting, like when I talk to Reiki and I'm like, this is what we're looking for today, I set the intention that I'm looking for everybody to receive what they are asking for today. Please support them. So it'll be different, different healing in the same group because everybody sets their own intention. And then there's talking at the end. So it's just kind of a fun setup. So group A, you're welcome to just go on your way. But if you want to pop in once a month to these, or, just whenever you're feeling like, oh, I could use a little boost, that's your thing to do, okay? As well as popping into any Reiki videos on YouTube. And then group B. So group B, you also received significant change over the last 4 days. The only difference is that you may still be in that stressful situation that brought you here in the first place, or in a similar stressful situation, anything that causes high emotion, anything that causes grief or anything like that, or if you're still mourning, then you are in group B. You're also in group B if you're not in that situation, but you still feel like, I can use a little bit more. I felt, a lot of change here, but something still feels like it needs to be cleared. Not a lot, but something. You're group B. Okay, so group B, I would suggest going to all these links are down below too, because if you try to use your phone, once there's multiple up here, it's going to be hard. But group B, I encourage you to come to that first QR link, the group sessions, weekly, until either you are completely cleared out, you feel great, or until you are no longer in that situation, or until you're no longer in that situation. Because if you are in a situation of stress, I've got you cleared out here, but if you're in that situation of stress, you're going to continue to bring it back in. So you're going to want to come back to get it cleared out. And then it just kind of keeps you balanced and helps you get through being in that situation until you can get out of it. Okay. So weekly group sessions is suggested there. You can also, if you don't want to come to the group sessions, if you would like to take care of it here on YouTube, technology permitting, my goal after this video is over the next 2 days is to combine all 4 of these sessions that we did into one 8-hour loop. So you can group B, just like play that 8-hour loop once a week, either, while you're sleeping or maybe on a weekend or whatever, while you're cleaning the house or something. But weekly continued work on yourself is suggested for group B. This second code is my newsletter list. And in my newsletter, you are going to get notified every month of upcoming free live sessions on YouTube, like topics that are going to be covered. So group B, I suggest joining that newsletter as well. And if there's something that, corresponds to what you're still looking for, jump into another week of free sessions with me here on YouTube. Okay, so there's like multiple avenues that you can take to continue, because group B, if that's what you're feeling, then you still need some more work. Okay. All right, and then we have group C. So group C, you're going to go into group C if you felt some change, but it was minimal. Like, Reiki's working for you, and you came to these 4 sessions and you're like, yeah, I feel a little bit better, but I don't feel better. Does that make sense? Like, yeah, it did something, but it's not doing enough. There's like so much more in there, so much more that needs to change. So for you, group C, I suggest working with me one-on-one. My clients that have done like all of this, that have been one-on-one, versus just watching videos versus coming to group session. They all, like the ones that have experienced all three, have said that the one-on-one sessions are so much more powerful. And if you're falling into group C, there's probably a lot more in there that needs to clear. And when I work with you one-on-one, I'm able to give you my full flow. So you get, like right now here on YouTube, it's dispersed to multiple people. One-on-one, you get it all. And not only do you get it all, but I get to focus directly on you. So if your heart is like the biggest spot that needs clearing, I can focus on that for most of the session. Whereas when I'm here, I'm focused on the group as a whole, the way I explained the pillow earlier. So if you need more, like you're like, you just like scratched the surface, lady, let me dig deeper. The bottom QR code is going to take you to the signature package, which is basically what I did here, but it's 5 sessions and it's one-on-one. It's a lot deeper. If you can't do that, then try to jump into that group session. If you can't do that, if you want to stick to the YouTube healing and you are in group C, my suggestion is to grab an 8-hour loop video and do one every single night when you go to sleep until you get to where you need to go. And also throw in some like yoga. Yoga is good to move energy. That's been the best out of what I've seen with my clients that come to me. As far as, you know, other things that they're doing, I've noticed that yoga makes a change too. So hopefully that kind of lets you know how to move forward on your healing journey. Again, joining my newsletter, you will get a notification of more lives coming up. That's right. I wanted to also let Group C know, if you are unable to work with me one-on-one and you're doing the daily 8-hour videos like suggested, pay attention to my newsletter as well and jump into any of those lives that I have, and to just get the more powerful healing. Even if it doesn't resonate with, you know, what you're looking for, Reiki's still going to help you. It's still going to get you the more powerful, because Group C, we want to get you as much power as we can. Okay. I'm going to open up here. I know I don't normally like quite do the conversing during these sessions, because I try to make them as much point of view, like personable one-on-one as possible. But we switched so that I could kind of get you some direction here and break it up and talk to everybody at once. So I'm going to open up here for like 5-10 minutes. If you have any questions on how to relate yourself into this, go ahead and post the question, and I'll answer any questions that you have right now. And again, thank you all so much for coming. Thank you for being, you know, allowing me to be part of your healing journey thus far. It does mean a lot to me. It really does. So I'm going to see if there's any questions here. And again, these links are all down in the description as well. Anna, hopefully I answered your question for you. Yeah, okay. Gurkaran, I would definitely look into that. I don't know how to look into that. Like, I don't even know what to tell you to look for, but explore that, because it came up for me twice. And if it's been coming up for you, then it might have been for you. All right, so I don't see any questions. So again, thank you everyone for coming through this with me. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do. Please give it a subscribe and a follow along, and I will be doing more sessions like this. So keep your eyes peeled. Thank you again. And share me with your friends. If you have any friends that like have emotional healing or chronic pain, those are the two things that will often be addressed on my channel with my Reiki. So have a great day, everybody.